God. Pop out chat. Okay. Oh, hello. There's some people here. Hi. Hold on. I'm gonna send this to the the Discord server real quick. What, Bronze? The stream's barely started and you're already crying. What, you wanna leave? You wanna leave? Okay. Alright, hold on. Get out of here. Go on. Never clicked faster. Hello, everyone who's here so far. Robbie, do you want to leave too? Do you want to leave too, Robbie? Alright, fine. Hold on. Come on, get out of here. Leave.
The Chris Tyson situation could become a...
Oh, God. That was a video that's just started playing. And yeah, I was, in case any of you were wondering, I was browsing that new, like, Sunny V2 video, which, I have heard is not very good. And I was just sort of going through it, and, yeah, they're right. It's not very, it's not a very good video. Have you watched the movie of all time, Morbius? No, I haven't. I have yet to watch Morbius. Actually, isn't Morbius actually really bad? Like, I heard that it was, like, not a good movie. Now put that in... Yeah, everyone. There we go. Yes, send that to everyone. I don't care. Okay. How does it feel to live life as a Nintendo 64 character on screen? Very cool. Although, I would say that this is less Nintendo 64, even though, dude, I would love to be, I would love to have a model that's, like, totally low poly, because, like, holy shit, I love low poly stuff. I'm not exactly super crazy about, like, all the realistic graphics we got going on. It gets kind of boring after a while. Like, bring me the stylization, bro. But, anyways, yeah, no, I would actually love to have, like, a model that's, like, fully poly, like, very low polygon counts and everything. But this is basically, like, more PlayStation 2, if we'll be honest. And PlayStation 2 is, like, okay, PlayStation 2 was, like, one of the best eras for video games. They were very experimental, with the video games that they would come out with, bro. They were so good. And now it's, like, now it's just, like, you know, holy shit. The next fucking Battle Royale first-person shooter is out. Hooray! Like, oh my god, the next fucking... what? God, I don't know, dude. Like, all the fucking games seem the same to me. Like, I don't know if this is a controversial take, right? But Overwatch, Valorant, and, oh my god, Apex all seem like the same game to me. Like, am I wrong? Okay, Bar Punch. Oh, yeah. Bar Punch is not mod. Hold on. Make a moderator. There we go. Now you're right. Am I? Because I very much believe that. Okay, they all seem like the same fucking game to me. Like, no diss to, like, first-person shooters. I love a few first-person shooters myself, but it's, like, it's the same sort of, like, arena, like, kill everyone in sight sort of first-person shooter. Like, that's what I'm saying, right? And, it's a reason why, like, I'm very sad about Knockout City being discontinued, because I fucking love Knockout City. Like, that was a game that I very much enjoyed playing with my friends, especially when we were all, like, really fucking high. Like, all we would do when we were high, I remember once we killed a whole team, like, by pissing them off, just continuously knocking into them instead of actually throwing the balls, which, by the way, if you don't know, Knockout City is, like, a battle royale, sort of, but it's instead of using, like, guns, you use dodgeballs. It's basically, like, extreme dodgeball, and it was very, very fun, and it's being discontinued after being online for maybe, like, 4 or 5 years. They discontinued Knockout City. Yeah, they're killing the servers after it being alive for, like, only 4 years, because not enough people were playing it, and it's like, that's a shame. That's a really big shame, because... Okay, at least Knockout City brought something original to the table, right? Like, it didn't just use fucking, ooh, shiny fucking gun, open your goddamn loot box. The wrestling one, too, I don't remember the name, but I do know what you're talking about, and yeah, it's also being, cut. F in the chat, right, like, damn, I'm very sad about it. However, I heard that, actually, I saw they're going to, like, they're going to release, like, an art book of Knockout City featuring, like, all the seasons that they've done so far, and, it looks cool. It's, like, $50, and I seriously have to think about it, but I would love to have it, because the game was just, God, it's gonna suck not having it around. It was a really good bonding game for me and my friends, and now it's just gonna go, because people were not willing to give it enough of a chance. Oh well. Anyways, what was I... Oh yeah, this whole thing led into a fucking rant about goddamn video games, and how, I am so mad! I am so mad because... Okay, you know how, like, people go on a rant about how, like, oh, all AAA games are, like, the same, and it's all boring, and then, like, they get fucking clowned on for saying that sort of shit, and it's like, I'm sorry, but for the most part, they're right. Like, AAA gaming is getting boring and repetitive, and it's all the same goddamn thing, because they all discovered Fortnite, and suddenly that's what everyone wants to do. It's like, is it obvious that I'm still mad that Alice Asylum is not going to be made? Because I'm still mad about it. I'm still very mad about it. Because, listen, I would imagine that EA looked at American McGee's proposal for a third Alice game, and they were just like, you see, Mr. McGee, it's either make Alice 3, or make FIFA number 345. And I think we know what game gamers want. God damn it. God damn it. Battle passes are shit. Fortnite are the only ones that are alright. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine, I don't know. Listen, to this day, I have not touched Fortnite. Like, all of my friends tell me to, like, oh, play Fortnite, like, it's really fun. I mean, you know, it seems okay. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, battle royale shooters. And I don't think it's much that games have gotten less creative. There's plenty of creative stuff in the indie side. We're just getting exposed to the more AAA side of things. I mean, yeah, that's... I think that's more or less what I wanted to aim at. My whole point is that, like, basically, AAA gaming, in my opinion, has just gotten so repetitive because they discovered a formula that works, and that's what they want to stick to. Like, there's a reason why I've already said that, like, the PlayStation 2 was one of the best eras for video games, because they were much more experimental. Like, do you think that fucking some shit, like, I don't know. God, what is, like... I'm sorry. It's like I'm trying my best to think of like an original PlayStation 2 title, and the things that come to my head are things that are rather silly, and like I don't know if they'd sell well in today's market, right? But one of the things that first came to my head was Nicktoons, that Nicktoons game. Along with all the other sequels like Globs of Doom, Volcano Island, like that sort of thing. And it's like, sure, they might have been kind of shit when you look back at it, but that stuff was just fun. Like it was silly and like quirky in its own way, and it's just like, I don't know, man. Like I'd rather prefer playing that than the next like first person battle royale shooter. You know? Can we get good Nickelodeon games? Yeah. Still waiting for Nicktoons 5. Alice was pretty niche. I get your pain, though. I mean, it is niche, but I think that's the other reason why it makes me upset. It's like, oh, game won't sell well. At least we don't think it will. Therefore, no money. And it's just... It's one of the reasons why creativity is so dead in AAA gaming. Because it's just, they don't want to give money to anything if they can't make a fortune out of it. But at the same time, that's the same for most markets. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the same in the cartoon market as well. Like, if we can't make merchandise out of your cartoon, then it's not really worth much. Are we talking about PlayStation 2 platformers? Kind of. We're talking in general about PlayStation 2 games. Well, I mean, just the creativity of, like, video games in AAA markets is basically dead. What the hell? I see my dog's paws. And it's like, they want to come inside. But I know that as soon as I let them in, they're going to be here for a few minutes and then they're going to start crying. Animation has been going down the same rabbit hole for quite a while. Yeah... It's very frustrating. Rip the path dying with every Windows update. Yeah, that's the other thing that sucks, that a lot of old games can't be even run on like most modern hardware anymore. Like I tried to play oh my god, what was it? It's this one game I have on Steam. You know what? Hold on. Let me open up Steam real quick and see which one it is. I know it was like, okay, maybe one of you guys can name it off the top of your head. It was like a game, I didn't finish it, but it's like a game where like a guy is infected with a virus or something, and this virus gives him like amazing powers where he can not only just like murder like a bunch of people and fight a bunch of like creatures, but he can also like duplicate people's like outer appearance. Blacklight, I don't know if that's what it's called. Prototype, yeah, Prototype, that one. Do any of you guys know that if you try to boot up Prototype on Steam, it doesn't work? Like, it'll give you to the main menu, and then it'll just crash. At least that's, like, the experience I've been having. Like, I remember playing it, and then I put it on the shelf for a while, because I got distracted with other things, and when I tried to come back to it, it just won't happen. They can sell you a broken game. Yes, Steam can sell you a broken game. They can just straight up sell you a fucking broken game, dude. Yeah, it makes me sad how many of these games are not, like, well preserved. I feel very much this way about like the first Sims and The Sims 2 as well. The Sims 2 is still like playable if you can find copies of it. Same with The Sims 1. But if you have original copies of The Sims 2 or 1, they're not playable if you try to download them on like modern PCs anymore. And that's very sad. Like, I found an original copy of The Sims 1 at a thrift store, and I was so fucking happy, because that was a game I wanted to actually own, like, physically, for the longest time, just, like, as an avid, like, Sims enjoyer. But when I try to boot it up on the PC, it just doesn't work. Emulators exist. Yeah, I know, but, like, I don't know, I like the novelty of it. And it sucks that it doesn't work. Also, hi. Hello. Yeah, emulators are nice, but they're annoying to set up half the time, basically. Oh, God. Christ. Anyways, how have y'all been doing? Because I have been losing my fucking mind in the last few weeks. Not only because of Alice Asylum, which, EA, when I get my fucking hands on you, you're gonna goddamn regret it. But, yeah, how have you guys been? Quite a few things have been happening. My hyperfixation is giving me brain rot, but otherwise fine. Okay, so I see you guys have been mainly okay. I want to ruin it. What was it? Oh, yeah. Okay, here's something, right? I have been losing my fucking mind, recently, because, oh my god, what was it? There was this, okay, how many of you are aware of the current boycott for Bud Light? How many people are aware of this? Okay, I see question marks. I need to find something. Okay. Bud Light F, don't drink beer, it's too weak, cringe boycott, the heck. Yeah, okay, so I see some of you guys are confused. So there was this thing that happened with Bud Light where, like, so it's so fucking confusing because they recently had a partnership with, like, a trans person. And here's the thing, I've literally never heard of this fucking person before, like, people started to lose their minds over this partnership. It's some random, like, trans lady called Dylan Mulvaney. I've never heard of her, but apparently she pisses off a lot of people for just existing. Like, I've looked into Dylan Mulvaney, and she doesn't do anything, you know? Like, she's just living. She just exists. But they went into a partnership with this lady called Dylan Mulvaney, and they sold cans with her face on it. But the thing that is most stupid is the fact that these cans were not, like, public. Like, you couldn't buy them publicly. They were sold on, like, their own personal website, and you could just, like, order it. Like, it was an option. They weren't just sold in, like, public store cans. So basically, a bunch of, like, conservatives saw this, and they just, like, pissed and shit and came all over themselves, and now they just want to boycott Bud Light. And it's really funny because I don't know how many of you guys have drinking Bud Light. Like, I don't like beer in general. Like, it just tastes nasty. Like, give me the fruity stuff, you know? Give me the zesty shit. But Bud Light tastes like piss. Bud Light is not a very good brand of beer. Bud Light is the type of beer that you get for a party when you don't have enough money, but people still need to drink, you know? So it's funny that, like, all these fucking, like, conservative types people are just, like, fighting for their right to drink cat pee. Like, it's kind of funny. And also, I don't think a lot of them understand how a boycott works, because something that a lot of them do is just, like, they buy Bud Light, and then they'll, like, film themselves for, like, TikTok destroying the Bud Light. And it's just, like, I don't know who... Honey, you still bought the Bud Light! They still got your money! Like, I don't understand. So, there was a response to, like, this Bud Light shit, where these people, like, this random dude, I think it's a group of people, but this one guy is, like, the face of it, where what he did was basically, he looked at the Bud Light can with, like, the trans lady on it, and he was like, you know what? I've had enough. I'm going to make my own beer with blackjack and hookers, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hold on, I want to see if I can, like, pop it up on stream and, like, show off. Like, what this fucking... Because the ad for this beer is so fucking funny. And it looks like a skit. It looks like satire, but it's not. It's not. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Let me... No. I need to get this in picture mode. There we go. Does that work? It is in... Give me the picture. No? Fuck. Oh, there it is. Look, I think I have it on stream. If I did this properly. And hopefully you guys can hear it when I play this shit. Okay, I'm gonna play it for a few seconds. You guys tell me if it's too loud or too soft, okay?
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use.
Okay, do you guys hear that? It's been so long, I missed you. Hey, yo. It's fine? Okay, just watch this shit, because it is fucking hilarious to me.
That's why I created Conservative Dad's ultra-right, 100% woke-free beer. As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. But the last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
Buy yours online in 42 states at ultrarightbeer.com.
Tastes like freedom.
Go woke, go bro.
Guys, they did it! They made woke free beer! They did it! Oh my god. It's Freedom P. Okay, here's the worst part, right? Like, I actually went to... It's not a sketch. It is an actual product that you can buy. Like, you can go to the website and buy this fucking beer. Okay, I'm going to describe shit about this beer, and as you can tell, it's just going to get worse and worse the more I describe it, right? So, okay, so this is woke-free beer, which I don't understand how, like, beer can be woke or non-woke, but this beer has only 4% alcohol. Like, it's only 4% alcohol content, which I don't know how many of you guys know this, like, if you guys are, like, drinkers or not, but 4% is fucking nothing. Like, that is basically water. Oh, the dogs are barking. But yeah, that is basically, like, fucking water. And you want to know how much this beer costs? $20. This beer is $20 per pack. And then, if you decide to check out the beer and add it to your cart, you have an option to tip these people. The lowest tip would be about 10%. That's, I mean, considering what exactly you're buying, that's quite a bit of a tip. And then you have to pay for the shipping. And depending on where you live, the shipping is mostly going to be, altogether with the beer, $30. So, you get to buy cat piss that is $20. Or no, cat piss that is $30, and then you have to wait for it to be shipped to you, and it most likely is not going to be fucking refrigerated, so you have to put it in the fucking fridge before you get to goddamn drink it. And there you go, you get to enjoy your woke, non-woke free beer, because you can't stand trans people. These people know Bud Light is doing a marketing gimmick, right? I mean, everything is about marketing these days. The beer is meant to vacuum money off aging boomers. Oh yeah, I know. It's just like, it's really funny. It's really funny. So here's the other interesting bit, right? If you go to the website, the beer says that it is brewed in North Illinois. You know what's interesting? There's only like 2 popular breweries in North Illinois. And one of them is the parent company of Bud Light. And this guy does not want to say where he brews his beer. So, you know, I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, and all of you guys that are saying that like 4% is normal for beer, I mean, I guess. I don't fucking drink beer. Like, I usually consume stuff that is about 15% alcohol content. But I mean, then again, the most of that stuff is like the fruity stuff, like lemonade, like the spiked lemonade and shit. The beauty of capitalism, baby! How ironic. I know, right? Hi Z, I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too. But yeah, I saw that and I was just losing my fucking mind over it, cuz did you guys know that they did the same thing when, like, Hershey's, like, did a thing for International Women's Day, and they had, like, trans women on the fucking wrapper? Like, they did the same thing with that. Like, they tried to sell woke-free chocolate. It's woke-free chocolate! You get to buy woke-free chocolate for, like, $8 fucking dollars! Like, holy shit. Dude, being someone like that would be so fucking easy. Like, you would make so much goddamn money because all of your goddamn audience is so fucking stupid. I wish that were me. Goddamn. I only care for the infighting in games I have no money in. These are the same people that pissed and shat themselves over Mr. Potato adding a gender-neutral option. Really, though? Like, I never really played with a Mr. Potato as a kid, but I don't know, man. Like, at that age, I didn't really exactly care about, like, the gender of my dolls most of the time, so these people are, like, pissing themselves over, like, kids' toys. Every time I discover this channel, Z's ears keep getting bigger. They have gotten, like, the design of, like, my character, the ears would get bigger, like, every time. I don't know, man. I just thought it was, like, a really cute choice. The beer is mid. What are you drawing today? Came late. I'm kind of working on like a VTube model. Just yeah. Just working on a bit of a VTube model. I enjoy making VTube models. Like, they just take like quite a bit of time. Since we're here, Z, I thought a small, cute change to your Sona. What if the pigtails looked like they were dipped in paint? One could be yellow and the other could be pink. Oh, that is kind of a cute idea. Oh, ooh, it's like a paintbrush tip. That's a cute idea. You're not drawing Mr. Potato? God bless America, bro. God bless our capitalistic hellhole where people can make woke free beer. I kind of want to see people like actually like buy it and then like make reviews on it just so that they can dunk on it, cuz dude, it sounds fucking awful. Like I don't know why like these people want to fight for their right to drink cat pee, but it's like, I mean, you know, you do you, bro. Okay, I just realized that I kind of have to like make like a middle area for the legs. Spoiler alert, it's just Bud Light in a different can. It probably is. Oh, by the way, how many of you guys saw that Matt Walsh's Twitter got hacked yesterday? Because that shit was fucking hilarious. Would you say it's time to step it up? I remember when I saw it, like, I was out, like, eating food with my sister, and just fucking announcement that Matt Walsh's account got fucking hacked. Who is that? Okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, I know some people are not gonna like how I simplify this guy, but, like, this guy is, like, a cartoon villain in real life. Like, Matt Walsh is a very hateful man. This guy hates anything that's basically different from him. So, you know, this guy, straight, white, cis. Matt Walsh is a conservative talking head grifter. Yeah, basically, I mean, you know, he attacks trans people on the daily. He's that one guy who made, like, the infamous "what is a woman" statement, when it's like, duh, what is a woman? I can give you a fucking answer. It's anything that makes my dick hard. Like, there you go. Like, it's not that hard. But, yeah, and, I believe that Matt Walsh is also the person who, on a daily basis, advocates for violence against groups or the marginalized. Like, I remember seeing tweets from him that were fucking wild, where basically he was suggesting that instead of helping people with addictions, we should just beat them with canes until they bleed. Like, yo, are you good? I thought we should be helping people with addictions, not fucking punishing them. What the fuck? Yikes. Yeah, that's basically all I can fucking say about the guy, because I hate him. I don't like him. Like, listen, I'm not the type of person to, like, God, I'm not the type of person to just, like, hate, like, wish for the worst on, like, people, but it's like, yeah. Matt Walsh is not someone who is spare. Like, call me extreme if you want, but I don't feel bad for the man. And if anything ever happened to him, like he got into a fucking accident or he got attacked or anything, I don't feel bad for him. 'Cause, I'm sorry, but this is literally just the same rule of, like, just fuck around and find out. 'Cause you keep fucking around, and eventually, you will find out. If he's not going to give any kindness to people that are even just slightly different from him, why should we give it to him? This is just like the whole rule that like people constantly make fun of like people on the left for, of like, oh, so much for the tolerant left, and it's like, you don't understand. We don't have to fucking we don't have to tolerate intolerance. Like, it's that easy. Pizza Tower when? I have yet to play Pizza Tower. I do want to, but it's like, I'm trying to save money for things, you know? And besides, I do have, like, video games that I still haven't touched yet and that I should probably finish first. You'd probably laugh at him for being in a card wreck. I probably would. Like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I probably would. Because, like, listen, I do not feel bad for a man who says that, like... I don't feel bad for a man who says that 14-year-olds are submissive and fertile. Like, that's simplifying what he said, right? But he's basically saying that, like, 16-year-olds are, like, the perfect age to get married and pregnant. Like, no thank you. No thank you. He said that teenage pregnancy is not a problem. What is a problem is that those pregnant teenagers are not married. That's what he said. And it's like, yeah, I don't feel bad if Matt Walsh gets fucking attacked. I don't. Creepy fucker. I wonder what his wife thinks about that shit. Because he is married. Like, imagine hearing your fucking husband say that shit. We need to beat the dude with a cane. That sounds scary. Dear liberals, you claim to be inclusive and yet you didn't invite me to your birthday party. So yeah, Matt Walsh's Twitter account was hacked. Like, that's basically what I was getting at. His Twitter account got hacked, and the person who hacked his account was just, like, tweeting random nonsense. Like, he called Ben Shapiro a closeted homosexual. And that was very funny to me. But now he has his Twitter account back, and it's like, boo! Boo! I prefer the other guy. Bring the other guy back. He was funnier. Yeah, take Matt Walsh's kids away before they turn 16. Actually, that's the funny thing. I remember there's like this infamous clip of him basically saying, I violate my kids' consent all the time. Which was like a response to like a simple kids book that was teaching like children about consent. And he was like calling the child in the book like spoiled for not wanting to be hugged. So yeah, and then he follows up his whole rant with like, I violate my kid, like the consent of my kids all the time, and it's like, yeah, yikes, yikes, yikes. Imagine being his fucking kids, dude. Imagine being one of his kids. God damn. Oh, Christ. Inverse this shit. He thought that was a win. He really did, though. He really thought that, like, yeah, I just fucking said it. I said it. I'm ballsy enough to say it. No one else will say this. And it's like, you're right. No. No one should say that. Matt slander. I love your Model Z. It gives me Lady from Monsters, Inc. vibes. We need that sassy energy. Oh, the fucking Medusa chick. Oh yeah, she's cute. I would fake my own death and get away from there, dude. I'm already making like the guess right now that once Matt Walsh's kids are like old enough, they're going to move and then they're never gonna talk to their father again. Like, I can imagine it already. God, I keep getting lost in these fucking layers. Nope, that's not it. My sister did that. Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems to be like a trend where like most kids that grow up in conservative households leave and then they like never talk to their parents again. I wonder why. Like, that's so crazy. Medibang? Yeah, I use Medibang. Okay, what was, like... I know that there was, like, another thing that I was fucking losing my mind over. Oh, yeah! The fucking Sunny V2 video. Like, I didn't watch, like, all of it, but, like, just from, like, the clips I have seen, it's like, holy shit, this is horrible. This is, like, a really fucking bad video. What were you goddamn thinking? How many of you guys have seen it? Because I'm actually kind of scared to watch the whole thing. Sunny V2. He's like a commentary bro, and he made like a video recently on like a trans person. That one guy who's friends with Mr. Beast. Yeah, invading Chris's privacy for ad revenue. Like, I already didn't really like Sunny V2. Like, something about him was just like always off, and it's like, oh, I know why now. Like, you're a weirdo. You're kind of a, not a good person. Not a good person. I don't even know who Sunny V2 is. Commentary dude. And it's like, he's a guy with like a painted like Renaissance sort of painting for like his icon. And if I've learned anything, it's you don't trust people with like Renaissance painting icons or statue PFPs. Did you watch Lackadaisy? I have yet to watch the pilot for that. Let's hide that. Or anime icons. Yeah, okay. The thing about anime icons usually end up being, like, racist. They're either, like, really racist or, like, really sexist. Commentary channels always end up becoming vultures. They do. That's why I personally think of myself as like less of a commentary channel and more of just like I don't know, man. Like I'm like in a weird spot because like I want to do more media analysis, which by the way, next video will be like a media analysis thing. But it's like I feel like I'm in a weird spot personally. You could have had Sunny V8 flashbacks to CreepShow Art. No. Oh, by the way, I did say this on Twitter, but like, dude, I was looking through like some of my clothes that I've had in storage, and like, I found a sweater that I had from CreepShow Art's merch shop. Like, I have that, and I don't know, man. It feels like a fucking lost relic. I honestly don't know what I should do with it, because it's like, I spent money on this thing, you know? What, do I just, like, throw it away? Like, what do I do? It's still, like, a usable sweater. Is it a good shirt? Well, I mean, I still, to this day, kind of like the design on it, but it's like, fuck, dude, it's CreepShow Art. Okay, burn it, donate it, feed it to the moths, frame it and put it in a museum. I mean, use it, but don't like it. Just wondering, what did she do? Okay, so for those of you who were out of the loop, CreepShow Art was a commentary channel who, like, you know, did the usual drawing in the background, and then she would talk about a whatever subject, you know. But it was later revealed that there's this other like YouTuber named oh my god, what is her? She's her name's Emily, I think. Yeah. And basically CreepShow has stalked this other chick for like years, like literal fucking years, and all that stuff was eventually made in the public. And not only that, but I think like the very first of everything was like CreepShow Art did this thing where she would go onto the lolcow forums, and then she would make, like, awful posts about not only herself, which was very weird, but she would also make it about, like, YouTubers that she was supposedly friends with. And not only that, but, like, you know, she was the type of person who would preach about, like, you know, being pro-LGBT, pro-BLM, you know, that sort of thing. But, like, behind closed doors, she would say, like, slurs. And it's just like, bro? But yeah, the whole stalking on top of, like, just being completely fucking fake was quite a lot for some people. Specifically, the stalking is worse. But, you know, the saying slurs and backstabbing people was, like, the first thing that people found out about. The stalking was just, like, the icing on the cake. I open it and the first thing I hear about is CreepShow Art. Oh, hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Hi. We were talking about the fact that I still own a sweater from CreepShow Art's merch shop, and it's like, dude, what do I do with it? Pollen. The N-word. Bro, she probably did say that. Like, we just never saw any fucking evidence of it. But I'm willing to guess that she probably has said that. So, I made, like, a YouTube short from, like, my last stream where I kind of, like, dunked on lolis a bit. And, of course, it made the lolis mad. And it's like, dude, at this point, I think that lolis just, like, have an alarm that plays whenever anyone puts, like, loli and bad in the same sentence. And they all just fucking come to the goddamn aid of, like, these goddamn cartoon characters. Because they'll be everywhere, dude. Like, it'll be like a fucking account with, like, absolutely no goddamn followers, and they can say, I hate loli. Oh, dude, my phone's ringing. Holy shit. But, like, yeah, they'll just, like, say, oh, I hate lolis, and then just, and all the fucking lolicons will come at the fucking arms. Like, I'm just convinced that they just have, like, an alarm that rings. Also, what's very funny is that, I don't know if you guys remember, but I didn't distinctly call anyone, like, a pedophile for liking lolis, which, by the way, is my opinion. You know? Like, here's the thing, right? If you like lolis, I'm not gonna call you a fucking pedophile over it, but it is kind of worrying, to say the least. Like, you gotta admit, it's kind of a weird fetish to have. You know, it's just a little silly. But, yeah, that was basically, like, my short opinion, like, in the nutshell. Just, like, you know, if you like lolis, you're kind of a fucking freak to me. I'm not gonna call you a pedophile or, like, say that you should die, but you're kind of a freak. And then all the fucking lolis would just show up at fucking arms to basically say, ooh, you think loli is weird? What, you call is it because you think we're pedophiles? Are you calling us pedophiles, huh? Is that what you're saying? You think we're pedophiles? And it's like, I didn't say that, but I mean, you know, you're the one making the connection right now. I'm just saying. I think it's kind of telling. And it was so funny because a lot of them would fight with me also, because they're like, oh, you're saying that it's weird because, like, you think that we're pedophiles. And it's like, again, I'm not calling you a pedophile, but you're the one making the connection. Like, I didn't say anything. I didn't fucking say anything. I didn't say it. I didn't. You're the one putting words in my mouth right now. You're the one outing yourself. You know? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like, they do that every fucking time. Like, I will explicitly say, yes, there is a line between reality and fiction, and then they'll just lose their fucking minds of, like, oh, you're calling us pedophiles, and it's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're self-reporting. It's kind of funny. I think it's because there have been many incidents where people call loli... Oh, okay. People call loli or shadow likers pedophiles, but then they're caught being hypocrites or end up as actual predators. I mean, yeah, I've seen that happens, but, like, hasn't that only happened, like, a few times? That's only ever happened, like, a few times, right? Like, I'm not defending those people, but I don't think that's, like, as rampant as, like, lolicons like to make it seem like it is. If that makes sense. Like, I just, it doesn't seem like exactly as big of an issue as I think that, lolicons are, if I'll be totally honest. That's called throwing stones in glass houses. Very nice. Have you played Minecraft before? If not, why not give it a try? I don't like Minecraft. Like, I'll just say it. Like, I'm pretty sure I've made this opinion quite clear, but like, I don't like Minecraft. It's kind of boring. Like, say whatever you want, but You know Twitter blows shit out of proportion all the time. Yes, they do. People on Twitter blow shit out of proportion constantly. Hold on. I need to... Yeah, these are not colored in, and that is not acceptable. Anyways. What about modded Minecraft? I've never played Minecraft with mods. And I don't play Minecraft. Curious. Do you want to have a Lackadaisy watch party? Like in the Discord server? Because I haven't watched it yet. What about Terraria? I've played it once and it's like, I mean, it's whatever. I don't really get it. Minecraft has no right being $30. I mean, that's kind of cheap for a video game. That's pretty cheap as cheap as video games go. Okay. Nice. I was thinking on a stream here. Oh, okay. Watch it here on stream? I don't know. Like, if you guys want to, I guess. I was also kind of thinking if we would just, like, dive into the Sunny video, because, God, it's... Ew. Ew, that's all I can really say. But I think it'd be an interesting watch. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, let's label all these so I don't get fucking confused. Sunny sounds lame. Ah, damn it. Either would be fine, it's your stream. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, like... And... No, I can't just name that leg. Left leg. There we go. Beavis and Butthead came back today. Let's go. I never watched Beavis and Butthead. Have you played Indivisible? It seems like your kind of game. I have, and I very much enjoyed it. God damn it. I hate that, like, the washing machine is, like, right next to the bedroom. Have you played Just Shapes and Beats? I have. Or actually, no, not Just Shapes and Beats. I'm sorry. I've watched someone else play it. I watched one of my friends play it, but like, seems a bit too fast paced for me. How many of you are I'm very much looking forward to the new Legend of Zelda that's coming out, but like $70. I don't know if I'm willing to fork over $70 for that. I need a Nintendo Switch. Wait, this is the first art stream I've seriously been on, despite being subscribed for so long. Mind if I ask what questions you're looking for during the stream? I mainly just like to talk about random shit. For $70, I could go outside. Honestly, dude, I think I'd really have to like look into emulation for the Switch because yeah, $70. $70 is a bit too out of my price range. And it's like, I understand that like the people who worked on it like need money, but God, I don't know, dude, like the thing about Nintendo, right, is that Nintendo does make good games, but at the same time, it's like, they're not the best games, if you get what I mean, right? Like, they might be good, but they're just, like, they're not great. Like, they're fun. Oh, God, someone's at the door. But, like, they're fun. You can play them for, like, a good few weeks or days or whatever it is. You know, eventually after you finish the game, it's like, okay, that's cool. I mean, glad I played that. But, I mean, that's kind of as far as, like, a Nintendo game goes. Like, am I wrong? Like, is this just, like, a weird hot take from me? Mario Kart is stressful as fuck. What do you mean? Well, I think the other thing that, like, makes Nintendo games a bit lesser than, like, most other video games that you will play is that, like, Nintendo games aren't exactly known for, like, their story. They're more known for their gameplay. Because, I mean, like, you know, I enjoyed Breath of the Wild, right? Breath of the Wild was really fun. But I think I could care less for the story that it tried to do. Because, I mean, there wasn't a lot of it. It was more like just memories all strung together to make it feel like there was some sort of story, but it was like, it was, you know, I mean, the gameplay was very fun. That was the most fun part of it. The story, though, was pretty lukewarm. I feel that for, like, most Nintendo games. This is a cold take, really? I don't know, I started thinking about it, like, as of late, when they basically announced that, like, the next, the sequel to Breath of the Wild is going to be, like, $70. And I just started to just think about it. Like, I mean, I'll bring up another example, right? Splatoon. Okay, I love Splatoon. I fucking adore that game. But what you adore is the fucking gameplay. Because, I mean, besides Octo expansion, the story is shit, bro. Like, the main story is shit. It is garbage. Like, I'm sure I'm not alone on this, but the fucking finale, like, the final boss fight and everything, the fucking conclusion to Splatoon 3 was garbage. I thought it was fucking trash. You play Splatoon for the gameplay. I doubt people are there for the story. Hi Z. Has anyone ever asked what inspired your art style? Okay, I find myself like very much inspired by okay, so at first I was inspired by artists like Bleedman, which if any of you know who Bleedman is like, you know, damn, old as hell. But I was very much inspired by Bleedman for a good while, and then it eventually moved on to other things like popular anime. And I wouldn't say I fully adapted like anime into my like into my art aesthetics or whatever, but like I was very much just inspired by it in general, right? Like it's a lot of anime images, especially from the early 2000s, was like, damn, I wish that were me. I wish I could draw like that. But as time went on, I also got very inspired by like Skullgirl's art style. And I sort of went back to like early like 2000s cartoons where like the outlines for those cartoons were very like bold, and I love that part of art. I love bold lines. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of like thin lines. Just bold lines look better, right? Like they stand out so much more. They look cooler. And I think that's just kind of where I am at right now. I don't know exactly what I would be able to tie my art style with. The people that the thing I constantly hear is like, damn, VivziePop, and it's like, no. Oh, speak of the devil. Do you ever think you will remake your video on VivziePop? Probably not. Honestly, if anything, if I'm going to make anything VivziePop related, it's probably going to be reviewing the show for, the Hazbin Hotel that's coming out. And, I mean, listen, I already made a plan with my friends. Like, the moment that show drops, we're going to get either high as shit or drunk as fuck, or both. And we're gonna sit down and watch that fucking show. 'Cause it sounds like a miserable experience unless you can get through it while you're drunk. Because if it's anything like what the pilot was, it's going to be an absolute mess. And I'm just here hoping that it's a glorious mess. How long will you be streaming for? How long have I been streaming for already? Like, how long have I been here? Hold on. I've been here for what? I don't really know. An hour? I mean, I might go for maybe like a few more minutes, because god damn it, when I start to lose when I start to think about like how long I've been streaming, I then start to notice how fucking hungry I am. I haven't really eaten anything. I've been up since like 4 in the morning because I had work. I had work in the morning. And then I came home, I had one snack of chips, and then I immediately got to streaming because I thought, you know what? No one else is really in the house. I'm going to stream a little bit. You know, I'm working on the script I'm currently working, right? But it's long and it's emotionally draining, and it's just like, you know what? I got to do something. I'll stream, you know? At least if I'm going to draw, maybe I can make some fucking ad revenue out of it. Oh, God. Also, I plan to go shopping tomorrow, because goddamn, I got a coupon for Hot Topic, and Mama needs some new overalls. Z, what shows did you watch lately or plan on watching? Well, here's the thing. I don't really watch most shows anymore. The only thing I really keep up with is South Park. And I don't think there's been any new episodes of South Park yet. Did you see the Hazbin Hotel leaks? I did. And, listen, I just have one thing to say, and it's that the leaks are embarrassing. They are embarrassing. Overalls, who are you? Mario? Listen, I saw some overalls at Hot Topic that had Gur on them, and it's like... Judge me all you want. Judge me all you want. I already have Gur arm warmers. You cannot... I cannot be shamed any more than I already am. Hazbin Hotel got leaked? No. Like, there's been, like, leaks of, like, character, like, pages and, like, you know, certain things about those characters. And, the yikesiest one I've seen is of Mimsy, like, the flapper chick. 'Cause, dude, I don't know. It's just, like, it's like the collection of things having to do with this character that sounds yikesy, right? Like, listen, it's not just me. Like, I asked, like, my closest best friend, who happens to be what I'm about to mention, and she said, yeah, that seems very yikesy. Okay, so Mimsy, you know what? Let me see if I can get, like, a picture of her real quick, right? Hazbin Hotel Mimsy. God. I need a good picture of this bitch. And a lot of it that I see is just, like, fan art. I need to find the specific one, like, after, she changed some of Mimsy's facial features. Oh, there we go. Found it. Okay. Save. Can I save this? No? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, copy paste this and put this on, like, a page in the stream. Okay, so... Fuck. Okay, so this right here is Mimsy, right? This is the character that, some people have had gripes about. So... Look at the character design, right? Like, it looks fine, although I do have some criticisms on how she draws fat bodies, because, that is literally just boobs and hips. Like, there's no torso there. But, you know, regardless, this character, as far as I'm aware, has a few traits about her, right? Like, the most important one that is seen is that she is obsessed with money, and it's like, okay, you know, she's a little greedy. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a little greedy. I myself am quite greedy. Like, that's fine. She's specifically described, though, as being obsessed with money, and it's just like, you know, all right, some people are obsessed with money, but okay, it's the whole combination of the fact that, okay, she is greedy, she's obsessed with money, she originally grew up in 1920s Brooklyn, which has quite a bit of history, and she's known for scamming people. And she has been described this, she talks with a nasally voice. And then tie it in with the fact that Mimsy before had a button nose. She had a little button nose, kind of like the one you see here. Or, yeah, the ones from, like, the old ref. She had a button nose. She was just recently changed to have a hook nose. So, you know, hooked nose, nasally voice, greedy, obsessed with money, and is known to scam. What exactly does that sound like to you? And then I'm just going to put in some context here. 1920s Brooklyn was very known for being a place that had a very heavy Jewish community. Right? Okay, is everyone picking up what I'm laying down? And like I said, my best friend is Jewish. And I asked her what she thinks on this, and yeah, she agrees. That's when you put it all together, it's not a very good look. And I just kind of have to think that, like, there is no fucking way that, like, VivziePop has to have yes men. She has to have all yes men on this fucking project, because there's no fucking way you would do that. Wasn't it Twitter that made that implication about the character? No, this was things about her personality, like about Mimsy since, like, day one. Dude, like, she's always been known to, like, be greedy, be obsessed with money, like, fucking possessive, like over her cash and shit. But, like, the leak came out that, like, that is official. And it described the things such as her having a nasally voice and everything. So, you know, it's kind of, oof. Hold on. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, I found the leak. Okay, so it reads as Diva. The diva of the group, Mimsy is a scarlet flapper girl who comes to the hotel for protection from the many demons that want her dead due to the fact that she owes quite a few people money. She is she's egocentric and pompous with a very judgmental attitude. Mimsy is very comedic and is very vocal about the things she wants. She is materialistic. Mimsy has a hard time connecting or trusting other people. Voice notes. She is quite nasally, Brooklyn accent, very 1920s manner of speaking. So, yeah, she grew up in 1920s Brooklyn, which had a very heavy Jewish community. So she's quite obsessed with money, owes people money, probably because she scammed people. She's got a hooked nose. Like, it's all just... Yeah, I don't think it's a very good look. Like, if you ask me, right? It's not. And I mean, listen, she's already made, like, weird fat jokes with Mimsy, always painting her as, like, the butt of the joke because she's fat. Like, the joke is she's fat, she eats a lot, joke is she's fat. And it's, like, you know, kind of tiring, but whatever. But I thought the whole, like, it's kind of, it feels kind of anti-Semitic. Like, probably accidentally. Because, like, I'll be totally honest, I don't think VivziePop knows her fucking history. Like, whenever she designs her characters, it is, like, the most, like, basic level shit that you'll see on, like, any stereotypical costume for, like, that time period. Like, oh, 1920, woman, flapper? The fucking 50s, girl, poodle skirt? Like, she doesn't really look into, these time periods, very much. I doubt she knows anything about demons as well, seeing as how she uses the upside down cross a lot. I don't know, it's all very surface level shit. And not to mention that, like, Alistair wears, those, oh my god, those monocles, right? Alistair has a monocle, but he's supposedly from the 1920s. Monocles died out in the 1910s. You know? Like... I don't think she really knows what she's designing specifically. Like, you know, it's kind of telling, at least to me personally. I never understand why characters call Moxie fat. He's a literal twig. Yeah, monocles are pretty stylish though. We should bring them back. I mean, just the whole premise overall that, like, people die and then they become demons when, like, that doesn't happen. Demons are, like, their own separate entity. People don't just die and become demons. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I'll give you, like, that, whatever, it's fiction, okay, person dies, they become demons. But it's, like, everything else. It's just, you know. Also, I cannot get past the fact that Alistair's supposed to be a person of color. I can't. Alistair is supposed to be a person of color, and that is crazy. He is the whitest looking, sounding motherfucker I've ever goddamn seen. Family Guy funniest moments. Okay, look, I'm gonna look up like what specifically he's supposed to be, because like I always have trouble pronouncing it. I know what it said. He's North Asian. No, he's not North Asian. Yeah. Okay. It is. Hey, hold on. How do they say it?
Creole.
Creole. Did you guys hear that?
Creole.
Yeah, Creole. They're people of mixed and black descent. So basically, Alistair is supposed to be a black man. Alistair is supposed to be a black man. Did you guys hear me? He's supposed to be he's supposed to be black. Oh god. Listen, I'm pretty sure I know why she did this. It's just that, like, you know, when she first made Alistair, he had a lot of like voodoo and Wendigo native sort of inspiration, and I think that's totally fine. It's just that, like, she doesn't know what she's doing, because she used a lot of Haitian symbols. She used a lot of Haitian symbols during the pilot of the episode, and a lot of people were calling her out because it's like, girl, you don't know what those Haitian symbols mean. Like, why are you using them? And I think since then she's just tried to like push it aside of like, oh, actually it's okay because Alistair is black, so like, you know, I can use like all this voodoo shit. And again, it's just like, I think you're just trying to get away from the point that people are pointing out that like, you don't know what you're working with, you know? And I think that same goes for like the Native American thing, because I think she tried to confirm that he's also Native American so that she could get away with using Wendigo imagery. And it's like, I don't exactly like have the know-how or like the like know much about like Native Americans and like Wendigo imagery. I just know that like Wendigos are known as sacred. I'm very much of the opinion that if you're going to use someone else's culture that you're not familiar with, do some fucking research. Like, it's not, I don't think it's that hard. Like, I've done that before to like make characters or make certain designs. Like, it's not hard, you know? Like, but instead of trying to learn and read up on, you know, whatever fucking culture that she's trying to use, instead she tries to paint it off with, actually it's okay because the character's black now. And I think that's very crazy. And if in the series, Alistair still has no fucking melanin to his skin and sounds like the whitest fucking radio host I've ever heard, personally, I think that's a big problem. Like, I'm not going to, like, sit here and, like, bitch constantly, like, oh, representation, even though I do believe that representation is important, but, like, girl, you're using, like, you're trying to go all surface level, and it's, I don't know, man. I think you should probably try to put the work in a little bit, right? Bro, Velvet is supposed to be black, but her hair is straight, and she doesn't have any ethnic features. Bro, the whole thing with, like, Velvet was so fucking crazy because she's literally fucking gray, and yet she tried to call me racist for painting her gray. He might be 1/3 French, 1/3 black, 1/3 native. I mean, sure, but, like, you can't look at that character design and tell me that, like, it's not, like, the most white man you've ever seen. Have you tried Muddy Buddies? I have. I just think it's, like, the most, like, surface level, superficial, like, fucking representation you can do. And even then, I don't think she meant to do representation. Because she just used this shit, and now she's claiming that he's black so that she can use, like, voodoo imagery. Bro, I'm not fucking joking. Alistair Alistair seems like the type of person who have owned slaves. You ever tried Toontown Corporate Clash? I have. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, anyways, that's a reason why I'm kind of actually looking forward to, well, I wouldn't say looking forward, it's like getting prepared, right? Getting prepared to, watch Hazbin Hotel, because I just know it's going to be a mess. I just hope that it's a beautiful mess. I even called her out during the BLM thing where she tried to look for black animators during the whole thing. It cheapens the victory. She did that? Bro. Alistair would have totally lynched people. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, he's the whitest fucking man I've ever seen. Like, there's no goddamn way. There's no fucking way. Oh, but I think she's actually gone on record of saying that, like, you know, Alistair might be, like, a cannibal and a murderer and evil and, you know, anything else that you could think of, but he's not racist. Like, he hates racism. Racism is very bad. And I think that's a weird message to put on. Like, I get the, like, I remember, I think of, like, those memes where, like, it's, like, what is it? I think it's, like, the Joker, like, in some random comic panel, like, the Joker hating on, like, Nazis or whatever, and it's, like, it's that energy. It's just, you know, he might be evil, but at least he's not, like, racist, you know? Did you see the design for Adam? Yeah, I saw the design for the Angel Adam, and I gotta say, I don't know where all the excitement of, like, people saying, oh, she designed a plus-size character, and I'm like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Hold on, let me bring this up, right? I've never said anything about this fucking character design, but the more I look at it, it's like, she did not design a plus-size character. Cannibals can't be racist. They can't be picky with their food. That's true. Okay, so this is the Angel Adam, right? This is supposed to be, like, an angel, which, by the way, I've kind of made my, like, opinions on, like, how she designs angels pretty clear. The angel designs are lame. Like, this is literally just, like, a demon, but with the typical angel colors of, like, gold, white, and, like, blue. It kind of sucks as an angel design, in my opinion. But here's the thing. People were looking at this design, and they were saying, oh, she designed a plus-size character. Look, he's plus-size. And it's like, I don't know what you guys mean. Because, hold on. Okay, we're going to lighten this a little bit. Okay, so I find this whole design of, like, him very weird, because, I don't know where they're getting the plus size thing, because, okay, so clearly here's, like, the tip of his arm right here, right? If you don't notice, the armholes for this dress, or this robe or whatever, is very tiny. So if you think that he has, like, big arms, he can't. Like, they either completely sag, or he just doesn't have big arms at all. And we get into the thing about the torso, because if the character is going to be plus size, usually the torso is big, right? Where exactly would a torso fit here? Because, I mean, you know, I can't make any assumptions really about the rest of his body, but the torso is already pretty small. And then, honestly, this is maybe just a nitpick of mine, but I am so fucking tired of her drawing the collars like this. The collars don't work like this. This sucks. But, yeah, no, I'm guessing that she has him with, like, you know, most characters where the neck is just a twig. Because, I mean, unless his neck looks like this, which I don't think she would have designed a character like that. Like, personally, I think she's said herself that she's, like, she actually hates to draw body fat and muscle, which I totally understand the muscle. I don't like really drawing muscle myself, but, at least I can draw fat people. But, so when we get to the rest of the body, right, it's like, when you say he's plus size, the only conclusion I can come to would be that he's, like, the best way I can describe it is that he's shaped like an Illumination character. You know, he's probably shaped like a fucking Among Us, if anything, if you want to give him, like, the whole, oh, he's plus size shit. He's, like, where exactly would, like, I'm not wrong here, right? Like, where exactly would all the body fat be? Okay, we got, like, his little arms, or however you would fucking imagine them, right? Whether they're tiny or, like, sagged. And then you got, like, the small entrances for the arms, so they can't be that big of arms. The body, we got the torso right here. I would imagine that's how big it is. So, I mean, it's all kind of compressed. Like, his body fat would be compressed in this robe. Unless, yeah, you're saying he's shaped like an Illumination character. Twitter getting desperate for real. Really? Guys, there's plenty of, like, thick men and, like, plus size men for you to thirst over. What is this? Bro shaped like a fucking Among Us. Wait, no, guys, never mind. I figured it out. I know exactly what they mean when they say that, like, he's plus size. Okay, so the body will be like this, right? But then he's got, like, the biggest fucking dumpy you've ever seen. And his legs are like this. And that is, this is my hypothetical on what, this character looks like underneath the robe. Thank you. I will bet $10 on it. Bro, hell of a boss fan saying that Adam is thick gives Genshin fans call. Oh my god, yeah. Genshin fans not knowing what muscles look like. Hazbin Hotel fans not knowing what plus size people look like. That is one gluteus maximus. Yeah, so that is, that's my guess on what they mean when they say that Adam is plus sized. I'm sure that this is exactly what he will look like underneath the robe. It's just a giant ass, like, near the bottom. They're desperate. They didn't give him the muscle he deserved. Why didn't they, bro? Like, just design a fat character. Just design a muscular character. Like, it's, I would imagine it's not hard, but VivziePop doesn't like muscles. So, at least you could draw, like, an accurate fat person. Because Mimsy Mimsy's, like, body type kind of sucks. Like, that is, I don't know how else to describe it, but, like Tumblr beginning styled, like, artists. Like they just started watching Steven Universe. Because I'll be honest, Steven Universe, the Amethyst's body type, kind of looks like a stump. And that's kind of the vibe I get from, like, Mimsy. And with this guy, it's like, where's the thick? Where's the thick? Like, where is it? Where could the thick fit? It could only logically fit like this. It's crazy. VivziePop can't design shit out of her comfort zone, and it's so obvious. Yeah, I remember when she, like, bitched and shit and, like, bitched and shit and everything over people hating on, like, her Lucifer design, which, again, it's just like the whitest man design. It's just the whitest man design. What the fuck kind of design is this for Lucifer? I don't get how people thought this was sexy. This fucking dude. Are you guys aroused? Are you guys turned on? Do you guys, like, feel attraction to, like, skinny white man number 12? Because I don't. This is, like, boring. This is, like, boring-ass fucking design. Boring fucking design. Boring. Same goes for his fucking wife, dude. The design for Lilith, boring. I am bored. Tumblr sexy men destroyed everything. Bro, I honestly have to say, I think that this facial design, also destroyed everything. This expression that a lot of people like to use for, like, snarky characters is awful. It's been ruined. What if Hazbin Hotel was made in 1998? It'd probably have some quality. Where's, like, the design for, like, his wife? Because, like... yeah, the design for his wife is, like... dude, I love, like, tall, powerful women, but... this isn't working for me. Not to say that, like, the point of, like, women is to be attractive for me, but I don't know, man. I'm a huge fucking, like, lover of, like, big, strong women, and if you make big, tall, strong women, and I'm not aroused, like, I think you did something wrong. I think that's just my own personal, like, analysis of it. It's just, you know, you guys feel anything? You guys attracted to this? You guys think this is hot? You think she's like sexy? 'Cause personally, it's not working for me. Again, it's just like, maybe it's just like my bias, but like, I am so tired of generic white woman number 375. Very samey, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's very samey. Like, you get Lucifer and Alistair into a room, and it's like, it's the same picture. Have you listened to any new songs recently? Not really. Yeah, Lilith is tall, but she looks like she needs to hit up the Golden Corral or something. Most of the characters in Hazbin are stick figures. They are. She looks like a toothpick. Yes, all the characters look like toothpicks. Besides, like, the two characters that... well, I mean, you know, Mimsy is not a toothpick, but then it's, like, Adam, and she claims that he's also not a toothpick. I find that hard to believe. Probably shaped like an Among Us, but, you know, okay. But, you know, all the characters... bland... toothpicks... like, it's not character design that I personally find appealing, and I know that it's very appealing to, like, teenagers who discovered that saying the F word is funny, and then, like, they're also the type of people who, like, fell in love with Jeff the Killer, you know? Like, they're the ones that fell in love with, like, edgy, like, creepypasta boys. They would have been those types. So... that's the type of character design that, like, that these types of people will find appealing. And, I mean, it's fine. For the most part, it's fine. But it's just kind of boring for me. Who the fuck fell in love with Jeff the Killer? Tons of fucking teenage girls, bro. Tons of teenage girls. During the creepypasta days, holy shit. But yeah, if those would have been the types of girls, like, they would have been them. That would have been them. The ones to fall in love with, like, creepypasta killers. That would have been them. But now they're here lusting over goddamn hell of a boss and Hazbin Hotel designs. Bro, those girls had shit taste. But yeah, that's the type of people that I think that, like, this type of character design appeals to. You know, I don't get it. It's not very sexy. Like, it's not even, like, very visually stimulating or aesthetically pleasing. It's just kind of you know, meh, that sort of attitude. I miss the old days when women wanted eyeless Jack to steal their kidneys. She looks like Elsa. Holy shit. Yeah, bro, give her a braid. Give her a braid and she could pass off as Elsa. Which, by the way, I have quite a few fucking grips with movies like Frozen. Especially when you look at, like, the concept art and what Frozen could have been. It's like, goddamn, y'all really, like, threw away the interesting bits. By the way, did you guys hear that, like, Frozen 2 got knocked out of, like, the box office by the Mario Brothers? And it's like, goddamn, there was a Frozen 2? That's crazy. I didn't even know that there was a Frozen 2. How many of you guys enjoyed the Mario Bros. Movie, by the way? I did go to see it, like, a few weeks ago. Or, like, 1 week ago, I think, specifically. And I loved it. I absolutely fucking loved it. I don't know what the fuck critics were on about. I think this just proves that, like, critics are not gamers. Because if it wasn't quite obvious, like, the Mario movie was made for fans of Mario, quite obviously. So whenever they sat down in front of their fucking computers and they were, like, drinking their fucking red wine or whatever, as they wrote their criticism of it, and they were like, ugh, I couldn't get into the Mario movie because it was clearly made for fans of Mario. And it's like, yeah? Yeah? Like, what were you expecting exactly? I don't know, man. I think if you have, like, your expectations really high for the Mario movie, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I went in personally thinking that, like, oh, you know, it's not going to be, like, amazing. It's not going to be groundbreaking. But, like, it's Mario. You know, it's going to be a silly, fun movie. And that's about as much as I can expecting. You know, tons of Easter eggs, little things for you to find, and Mario music. Like, that's what I'm expecting. I'm just expecting a fun time, basically. But I don't know what critics were expecting when they went to go watch it. I'd buy the movie. Yeah, I did enjoy it, but I think it was too short and it didn't allow the story to breathe. I do agree with that. Also, I think one of the biggest crimes that the Mario movie made was not having Luigi on screen enough. Because they just, like, they literally just threw Luigi in jail, and it's like, aw, no Luigi? No Luigi. Not much Luigi. The critics are goofy as hell, not gonna lie. Also, I like your new model. It's very cute. Yeah. They just threw Luigi immediately into gay baby jail. Like, they terrorized him for a little bit and then threw him into jail. And then they were gonna kill him. I think this is revenge for Year of the Luigi being the biggest financial flop that Nintendo ever experienced. Bro, what we need now is a Mario movie 2. And in the Mario movie 2, Luigi is the main character. And there will be a 5-hour sex scene between him and Bowser. Because apparently, I think that's what fans want most, right? Like I said, I can't wait for the Smash Bros. Movie. Bro, if they actually make, like, a fucking video game cinematic universe, that'd be crazy. But I also think that'd be kind of shit. We need a Luigi's Mansion movie. Make a Luigi's Mansion movie and actually make it scary. Which reminds me... Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Yes. Five Nights at Freddy's movie. We're going to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I heard that Five Nights at Freddy's is going to hit theaters the same day as a Saw movie. And it's like, Saw, you're going to get fucking decimated. Everyone's going to show up and say, tickets to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, please. Like, no one's going to go there for Saw. The Minecraft movie is moving forward, apparently. Oh, God. I wonder how they'll handle death in the Minecraft movie, considering everyone just kind of poofs away. The movies I'm looking forward to, basically are just the Five Nights at Freddy's movie and the Barbie movie. I can't decide whether I should show up to the Barbie movie in all pink or all black. Like, I don't know which one would be more, which one would be funnier. All black? Should I just go in, like, goth? A poll with black makeup. Okay, if you guys think that I should show up to the Barbie movie in all black and goth, that's a 1. If I should show up in like the brightest pink outfit I can find, that's a 2. One. I see a lot of 1s. One, two. I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot of 1s. I guess I'm going to the Barbie movie in goth, and I'm just gonna show up with my goddamn black lipstick, my dark eyeliner, my big ol' fucking goth shoes, and I'm just gonna say, ticket to the Barbie movie, please. I think that would be really funny if, like, everyone who went to the Barbie movie just wore, like, their darkest outfit they could find. Okay, so the thing about the Minecraft movie, right? I think it's gonna be based off like Minecraft Story Mode, from what I heard. It's just that Minecraft Story Mode video game that they have. I can't wait for that one scene where the pig dies and then it turns into ham. Bro, that's gonna be a great scene for the movie. Also, did you guys know that, like, for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, did you guys know that the animatronics are made by the Jim Henson Company? So, they better be pretty good. Also, what was it when, like, you guys saw that, there was, like, a bunch of pictures, like, leaked images of the set for Five Nights at Freddy's, like, oh god, like the actual like restaurant that they build for the movie, and what was that, bro? Like, all of a sudden everyone lives near the filming of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Like, everyone and their grandma was taking pictures. Are we really repeating the fucking lyrics to that fucking song? Creeper. Aw, man. It got doxed? Like, the location? So we back in the mine. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Something. Hoping I can find some diamonds tonight. Something. I don't exactly remember the fucking lyrics. So baby tonight. Was it the creepers got us? The creepers here blowing our stuff again? Are we falling in love with the creeper again? Yeah, the creeper's taking our stuff again. What if we fell in love with the creeper, though? Sadly, FNAF will not have Nick Cage like that one other movie. Yeah. Also, by the way, did you guys hear that Markiplier said that he would be in a movie, but he hasn't disclosed which movie? Yeah? Interesting. Bro, I don't care if it's just vocal or if they have him an actual like minor role or something. Actually, I kind of want him to have a minor role because like Minecraft like I kind of want him to have a minor role because he's Markiplier's Markiplier's hot, bro. Markiplier's. Ooh. Do you like dressing girly, goth, or both? Both. The creepers got us falling in love again. You smoke anything for 420? Ooh, I haven't. Wait, what time is it? 5:23. I got a few hours for... Wait, she went in at 12. Okay, perfect! Perfect! In honor of 420... I am going to be eating this edible. Very tasty. Tastes like blueberry gummy. Also, no, YouTube, before you demonetize me, I'm not doing drugs. I'm just eating. No, I didn't call it an edible. It was not an edible. It's a gummy. It's blueberry gummy. Very tasty. Just regular blueberry gummy. Very normal blueberry gummy. No one go snitching. None of y'all better snitch. How many grams are in it? Oh, hold on. Okay, so this thing says that there is about 1,500. Oh wait, no, that's in total. In total, there's about 50 in each one. And I get plenty high off of just having a half of it. So these actually last me quite a while. I buy these for about $40 and they last me for like quite a few months because I only like eat half of them at a time. And I don't even like, I don't get high often. Like I'm trying not to get high like too often. I used to do it quite a lot, but now it's like, you know, once every 1 week or every 2 weeks. Because I cannot spend my time being high off my ass a lot. Ban her? No, YouTube. I'm not doing drugs on stream, and I'm not promoting drugs. I am eating my daily vitamin. Eating my daily vitamin. That's all I'm doing. Blame the Flintstones. Speed dialing the teacher. No, please. Please. Very nice. Very nice. I know that, like, I don't know, I personally know that, like, it hits, that, like, it's about to hit when I start getting very, very thirsty. Okay. I mean, this is looking out pretty well so far. I need... Where's the... Oh yeah, back hair. I need to be able to put the ponytail up in front because it needs to dangle. Actually, no, it would be right there. Perfect. Perfect. Anyways, how long have I been at this? Like 2 hours? An hour and a half? Okay. I think I'm gonna start heading off. I've done quite a bit of ranting today about just random shit. I know I can definitely make some fucking shorts out of this one. But so I have, before you all leave, I have my suggestion for the day. For those of you who like to play Left 4 Dead, there is maps for Left 4 Dead 2 called Glubtastic, and I suggest that you play them. And that's all I'm gonna say. I suggest you play the Glubtastic maps for Left 4 Dead 2. You will have a fantastic time. That's my suggestion before I leave you guys. And yes, in case any of you are wondering, I am working on my video script, but as I said, it's taking quite a bit of time. I am working on it though, and it's just kind of emotionally draining for me to finish, but I will get it done. Like, don't worry about it. And after that, I already have like plans and ideas for videos following. I'm going to try to do more media analysis because that is something I very much enjoy doing. But yeah, there you go. All right. This was fun. Thank you everyone who joined me. I will see you another time. Okay? Take care, everybody.